I've had, I had a lot of interesting cases from LegalMatch, actually. You mentioned about getting referrals from other clients. I actually represented a Chinese-born scientist. It was one of my early LegalMatch cases. And we did this case and resolved it at some point. He was satisfied, so he referred to me one of my favorite cases. This was a second-level referral for a very sweet woman who was to a computer professional, and she was terminated on the day she came back from pregnancy leave. Literally came back, sat at her desk until 5 o'clock, and then was walked out by HR. And the sweetest woman you can imagine, and the company had offered her a standard severance pay, which I told her obviously she shouldn't take, and we tried to negotiate. Once she was deposed, that was the only discovery that happened in that case. She was so nice that we quickly settled the case for many multiples of what they had offered her before. So she was a very nice person and a very good result in the case, a second-level LegalMatch case. I could go do a lot of war stories. One of my favorite cases, of course, I represented a brewmaster. It was a LegalMatch case, so I like to have a beer every now and then, and so do a lot of other people. So I got to learn all about the brewing process, what different people in the breweries do, how the fermentation is done, and the mash, and how much time it takes. Actually, fairly precisely, because it was an overtime case. So there are many others that came from LegalMatch, interesting cases that I think partly because of the way the LegalMatch system lays things out, we were able to identify and say, wow, that's an interesting case. I'd like to represent that guy if his case is viable.